always be aware when you come up against, annoyances and irritations, that you are being forced by the universe into your new self, your new and improved self, bit by bit, step by step. I was just driving and, turning onto my road. A pedestrian was just crossing the road without even looking left or right to check, what's coming back and forth, just went across the road. And of course, that really, really does irritate me. But, I thought, and really, I am a relatively, patient person. When I say relatively, I mean relative to most people. So probably I'm not patient at all, but I am quite patient. And so, and I'm getting more and more patient as the days go by, thank God. And so, I just thought, you know what? This person walking across the road without looking left or right, just taking it for granted that he'll be given way, that is such a blessing, actually. You see the power of perspective. How on earth could I flip it from one end of the scale to the other in such dramatic fashion? But I have, haven't I? Because I decided to look at it from an objective point of view, not subjective. And when you look at it from the objective, it just makes perfect sense. Like a puzzle, it all fits. And guess what? You're just part of the equation in that you don't matter really, do you? That's the power of perspective. And so I thought, well, we're moving into a new age, the Aquarian age, where we're meant to be more spiritually sophisticated. And part of that spiritual sophistication, of course, would be giving, giving way, be it at a crossroads or giving a helping hand to someone who looks like they're struggling. Just those nice little things, those nice little deeds that make all the difference. We should be expecting to see more and more of that in our daily lives. I know for one, consciously or unconsciously, sorry, I've always been that sort of person. I've always wanted to help others. I'm very, empathetic or empathic, whatever word you use. And yeah, that is something to note, people, and that's a very good thing. It's a sweet thing. The fact that as we move on in time, we all should be becoming more spiritually sophisticated and more helpful and more of assistance to each other rather than, the darker side to ourselves that we have seen for the last century. Well, at least the last two generations have seen the vileness of the last century. So hopefully this century will be much more peaceful and calm, more serene, more beautiful, as we increase our vibrations, not only as people, each and every one of us, but as a whole, the whole planet, the whole solar system, the whole universe, everything. But just always remember that whenever you come across an agent or you come across anything or anyone that is irritating and really bringing out the best out of you, it's not going to be easy. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to bring, feelings of resistance and just feelings of resentment. But when you look at it from the big picture, zooming out, not zooming in, but zooming out, you will then see everything for what it is and it will all make sense. And that should give you peace.